From Collins Pearly Sports Complex in St. Albans, Vermont, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this special presentation of boys varsity soccer on Northwest Access TV. Alongside producer Alan Cunningham, videographer Hunter Denault, I'm Wesley Kempton, proud to be a part of this evening, which is sure to be a lot of fun between two high-flying teams, the Bobwhites and the Seahorses, BFA St. Albans and Burlington High School, the visitors. Burlington wearing the white kits with the navy blue lettering, and the Bobwhites wearing their green with yellow lettering. It was senior night before the start of this one, which is the cause for our delayed commencement. But there were a lot of seniors to recognize, and so it took a minute. 15 seniors on this Bobwhites boys varsity team, in fact. Just 7 juniors and no underclassmen. So this really is a senior-laden team, and their adulation was well-deserved through blood, sweat, and tears of many years, through youth soccer, all the way up through to this evening, their final home game as Bobwhites. Their final season as Bobwhites have been a little bit of up and down. Through their first 3 games, the Bobwhites were unbeaten, outscoring their opponents by a score of 12-3. But in their last 3 games, all of that punishment has been returned to them, as they have fallen in their last 3 by a combined score of 13-1. They scored that 1 goal a week ago in a 4-1 loss to St. Johnsbury, but it has been 2 weeks since they've had a victory, and they would love to have a win tonight. It would be a big one, because Burlington is a very strong team, coming into this one with a record of 3 wins, 1 loss, and a tie. Their wins by a combined margin of 12-1 over Stowe, Rice, and St. Johnsbury. They had just a 1-goal loss to Essex 11 days ago, and a week ago, the Seahorses tied in a thriller to CVU by a score of 3-3. A few similar opponents between these two teams. BFA has also played CVU, for instance, and whereas the Seahorses tied 3 apiece, the Bobwhites fell 5-0. The Bobwhites have also played St. Johnsbury, who is a similar opponent between the two. BFA lost 4-1. Burlington won 1-0. That's it for teams that they both have played. And so there's really not a huge sample size for what we might be able to expect between these teams. But again, based on the recent play, BFA is looking for a major bounce-back performance and a good start in the first 2.5 minutes as the Bobwhites are able to push it towards the goal of the Seahorses. But here come Burlington the other way. And leading the charge, the left wing, number 12 for Burlington, Jonathan Kayol, whose attack gets poked out by the Bobwhite defense, and Burlington will have a deep throw. A good flick with the head for the Bobwhites to try to turn things around and calmly slow down, but a misplay as Burlington reclaims it and tries to reset. For the Seahorses, Liam Hand, a freshman, is their goaltender. A great name for a goaltender, Hand, the surname. For the Bobwhites, it is Connor Morin in goal, wearing number 0 and donned in a light green, almost salmon top. Just past midfield, here comes a throw-in for Burlington's Jonathan Kayol. A great atmosphere, as it often is at Collins Pearly under the lights. A whistle, there's almost a breakaway for Connor Leach, one of the 15 Bobwhite seniors, but a foul before that breakaway, and so Burlington's going to get a kick right about midfield. And this is Sonny Wynn, the left backer for the Seahorses, to take it. Wynn is just a sophomore on this Seahorses squad. They have just 4 underclassmen. And amazingly enough, 3 of the 4 are starting. The one who is not starting is the backup goaltender, Daniel Wick. A good push for BFA's Cameron Courier-Blaney, number 6, who you just saw. And some physicality between the Bobwhites and the Seahorses. Liam Horrigan was the one who stayed on his feet, number 20 for the Bobwhites. Here's Burlington. Good numbers defensively for the Bobwhites. That pass attempt was to no recipient, and Connor Morin has it. No clear advantage through the first 5 minutes and change of this contest. His hand grabs it for the Seahorses. That high vis, bright green, highlighter green top that he's wearing in net for Burlington. A good leading pass for Cameron Courier-Blaney, number 6 for BFA, and here's an opportunity. Joey Nicheski, number 12, his fan section in front of us in the broadcast booth here. Tried a crossing pass that went behind the uprights. The kick is no good, and the pass was likewise. Here's a goal kick coming for Burlington. A bit too much body trying to get the possession back from Burlington's Nolan Simon. Gets whistled. And here's a kick, and the captain, Damian DiTilio, sends it up. How about this speed for number 21, Logan Lavery? Another whistle, but going the other direction. A whistle against Corbin Schreindorfer now, and Burlington's going to get the deepest kick that they have had thus far in the game. It's using the football markers that we have about at the 25-yard line. But, of course, the back of the goal would be the back of the end zone, so about twice the distance of the penalty box away. Nolan Simon to take it for the Seahorses. Keeps it flat on the ground, and the Bobwhite defense pushes it away. Logan Lavery with a good clear out. And how about these wheels from Nicheski? As basically the only option for Burlington's Ali was to just kick it out towards his own bench. Nicheski can fly, and there he is, flying that one over the goal, and about 50 yards too far. The starting lineups, by the way, better late than never for these two squads. We've played just about 9 minutes for Burlington, aside from Hand in goal. It's Ali, a senior, Nolan Simon, a senior as well, Silvano Rasula Formanana. He's a junior wearing number 4. Sonny Wynn wearing 7. Owen Dinklage, 11. Jonathan Cayole, number 12. Oliver Alamasi, number 15. Number 16 for Burlington is Gonzalez Arakaza. Carl Daly wearing number 18, the center of the defense, and Zen Wynn, a freshman, is number 20 and had the starting nod. For BFA, mentioned that Morin is the goaltender. He's one of the just 7 juniors as Burlington defense gets the ball back, and they try to get it past midfield. Connor Leach wearing number 2 for the Bobwhites. Cameron Courier-Blaney is number 6. Damian DiTilio, the captain, number 9. Matt Merrill, number 10. Aaron Browning, number 13. Corbin Schreindorfer, number 14. Wearing number 15 is Charlie Thompson. 20 and 21 are Liam Horrigan and Logan Lavery. And number 23, that left forward, is Joey Nicheski. Win with the forward pass and a good flick as well from Kayol, but it goes out of bounds and the Seahorses will throw. The center defense for the Bobwhites has been strong so far. And a good clear out. His hand just keeps it on the ground. And Burlington passes it around with space and numbers. A nice jumping stop from Liam Horgan. Browning, not directly challenged, able to keep the ball, but has it stolen from behind by Burlington's Nolan Simon. And here come the Seahorses. The leading pass and a great jump heading stop from Damian DiTilio.
Send it up the line.
Nice spin. The fans loved from Logan Lavery. It was lost for a moment. The Bobwhites will throw. Here's DiTilio. DiTilio with a great throw up ahead. And keeping it in play, Connor Leach. Leach, not sure if he was trying for a cross, but he went inside, and a corner kick forced by Matt Merrill, who just kicked it hard off of Burlington defender Sonny Wynn. So our first corner kick of the game comes at the 12-minute mark, essentially. Nicheski to take it. Joey Nicheski crosses it. And out over the reach of the goaltender, but in the scrum, it's Burlington who's able to knock it away and clear it away from Wynn. DiTilio is just going to send it back towards the middle. Nobody is there wearing green, and the Seahorses turn the corner and push it uphill. Our first substitution of the game at the nearly 13-minute mark. We'll try to see the number. It appears to be number 8, who's Jonathan Ashimwe. At least in the early going here, a true nod needs to be given to the forwards for the Bobwhites for their speed alone. There have been a few times when there's been a ball that would look as though it couldn't be challenged by the home team, but they have given such speed towards it that Burlington has not been able to rest on anything. This one poked away by the defense of BFA out of desperation, and it's going to give a corner kick to Burlington. It looks like it's Ashimwe who's going to be taking it. In that far corner. Ashimwe sends it up and headed away by the Bobwhite defense. Possession from Connor Leach, who's got 2 men on him. He gets knocked down in the whistle, favoring the home team. Leach to take this kick. Excuse me. It was Logan Lavery who ended up taking it. Leach just there headed it, but it went back towards Carl Daly, the defender for Burlington. And no offsides. Here's a challenge. Quick flick. A collision. No whistle. And good help from the defense to bail out the Bobwhites. Connor Morin challenged the Burlington player. It was Gonzalez Aracaza. Arakaza to take this kick. Crosses it, and the first goal scored by the Burlington Seahorses. 15 minutes, 23 seconds into the contest. It was Arakaza with the assist, and the sweeper who had moved up for the free kick, Carl Daly, who knocked it in. And our first goal ending this deadlock in the 16th minute. Makes it a 1-0 game for the visitors.
Seahorse goal scored by number 18, Carl Daly.
Come on, Bobwhites.
And just a few seconds later, here's another kick coming for the Seahorses.
Come on, Bobwhites.
Arakaza, who set up the last one, in good position, fires this towards the net. Headed wide. And a sigh of relief from the fans. A feeling as if they might have just dodged a bullet, could have fallen behind by 2 goals in a span of about 30 seconds. Titilio to take this goal kick. Daly clears it up, looking for Simon. Still in play as Ashimwe tries to work it around. Ashimwe to take this throw now for the Seahorses. Inside by Arakaza. Trying to avoid Arakaza was Silas Trask, who has checked into the contest. Even in that moment where the Bobwhites defense were able to clear the ball a bit, Burlington has everybody on their offensive side of the field. In fact, their goalkeeper is about 15 yards up from the end of the penalty box. They have controlled the possession for the last 10 minutes or so and are looking to build onto this early lead.
Come on, Bobwhites.
Skying inside.
Run right through, Matty. Send it. Send it. Come on.
A hard collision without a whistle. It'll be a Bobwhite throw. Aaron Browning comforting Matt Merrill and encouraging him to just get up. It's our possession. It's the best we can do. Let's move. A kick coming now as Merrill still putting a hand on that right shoulder. He fell very awkwardly after being tripped up in the challenge.
Come on, Bobwhites.
It has been, however, a very clean contest for the most part between these two teams. Very fast-paced and well played. But thus far, very sportsmanlike. As Simon sends it up. Arakaza trying to get possession, thwarted by the Bobwhite defender, and Corbin Schreindorfer able to keep it and send it towards midfield, but the Burlington Seahorses still have possession. Schreindorfer again to Simon. Simon gets hit hard, and the whistle is going to give a deep kick to the visiting team.
Work, Bobwhites.
Gonzalez Arakaza, excuse me. The kick goes wide and out of play. A substitution coming in for the visitors. Number 10 for Burlington, Ethan Park, a senior. Bobwhites defense struggling still to get the ball out of their zone. Browning has a little bit of space. Flicks it up, and it is kept in play, trying to turn the corner and keep possession. 3 players hit the ground, and a whistle. It's not going to be a kick, but we're going to have a brief stoppage because there was a sub ready to come in. Connor Leach is going to get a breather. He'll be replaced by Will LeGros. We've played more than half of this first. Daly heads it away. Excuse me, that wasn't Daly for Burlington. Number 11, that was Owen Dinklage. Win to take the throw farther back than he wanted to. Burlington throw at midfield. Ali.
Green, gotta be fast with it.
A bit of loitering around midfield from the two teams. But you had the suspicion Burlington wouldn't stay there long, and here they are, challenging at the outside of BFA's penalty box. Dinklage goes down, no whistle. Nice footwork from, again, just a sophomore, Sonny Wynn, number 7 for Burlington. This throw in coming from Ethan Park, number 10. Dumps it to Arakaza. Park inside. The cross unsuccessful. And assertive defending from Silas Trask, who kicks it up towards his own bench. And the Seahorses try again off that throw. Ashimwe with the throw here. And we now have we'll have our second corner kick of the contest for the visitors. Jonathan Ashimwe to take it once more. Kicks it a little short and knocked away initially, but off the rebound, Burlington retains possession. Dinklage sends it in, headed by DeTilio out of the box. Cleared out, and Burlington on their heels now, trying to get back on defense. Everybody was past midfield. Again, the speed of the BFA forwards has been impressive. In that particular moment, it was Silas Trask, who's, to be fair, a midfielder. Into the contest, it appears Sam Rubel, number 5, has checked in. No clear possession off that throw until it was picked up and then kicked just wide. Good idea. It was Matt Merrill who realized that it would be worth a shot to take a shot, turned and tried a flick that went wide of the net. Kind of a dribbler. We're in the 26th minute.
Offside.
No whistle. Erikaza. Deep. And a goal kick. DeTilio put his hands on his knees for a second before taking that throw. I think just wisely appreciating a moment to exhale. Good ball movement here, but DeTilio's pass beyond what Merrill can catch up to. That's the second time now that we've seen Sonny Wynn whistled for trying to advance the throw in too far. Just working his way through about 4 defenders. Nolan Simon, number 3, pushing it up for Burlington. DeTilio to throw. DeTilio to throw again. Erikaza jostling with Charlie Yates, and a nice change of direction from Corbin Schreindorfer, number 14. He goes to the far side of the field. This is Liam Horgan. Horgan with a good ball way into the Burlington zone. Fought after by Will LeGros, and Will LeGros has it. Number 4 down at the end line. Looking for help, doesn't have much, but the Bobwhites still have it. Turning around out of desperation, firing it towards the zone, and the header off target from Matt Merrill, but a good opportunity for the Bobwhites. It was Will LeGros who saved it and created something from nothing. A cross pass went towards Matt Merrill, who was able to get the head on it. Not quite on target. And a new midfielder in for the Bobwhites as well, Jimmy Pear, a senior. Dinklage off the wrong part of his foot. Sent that one out. How about this speed? Just a beeline from Cameron Courier-Blaney. Covered about 40 yards right there. Probably a bit of exaggeration for me. Let's say 25, though, legitimately.
Come on, Aaron.
Charlie Yates, the defender, who tried to trip up the Seahorses. The Seahorses bring in a new player. So too do the Bobwhites for BFA. It looks like Connor Leach has returned for Burlington. Silvano Rasula-Formanina has returned. Dinklage. Not sure who that one was intended for. Great footwork from Rasula-Formanina. Number 4 for Burlington was able to poke it away from Silas Trask. And Silas Trask doing some good work on his own for his home team. Less than 9 in this first half. It's 1-0. The Seahorses leading the Bobwhites here from Collins Pearly Sports Complex. And perhaps a good sign for the Bobwhites when it was the visiting defense who out of desperation flicked the ball out of play. The home team has had to do it about 6 or 8 times already. Bit of an opportunity. Shot deflected. And from the right side, a shot through the uprights. Too much mustard on that chili dog from Jimmy Pear, who sends it flying, and a couple of subs into the game as well. A breather for Burlington's Gonzalez Ericaza. For the home team, Zach Smith, number 19, has checked in for the final 8 minutes of this first half. Parks throw. Skied near the student section. And now Wynn to take the throw. Dinklage. Across the pitch. This now one of those delightful moments for any broadcaster when a player appears on the field who is not on the roster sheet. Number 14 for Burlington shall remain nameless because officially he is. Dinklage back to Wynn. Wynn with a good ball from that left foot. DiTilio chasing it down and letting it go past the end line. A goal kick coming now. The lone goal in this half scored off a free kick for Burlington. It was Ericaza who kicked it, and the goal was scored by Carl Daly. A couple of seniors. Could not be kept in play as it looks as though Ali, yes, number 2 for Burlington, checking in. Oliver Alamasi getting a breather. 5 minutes to play in this first half. DiTilio goes down, the ball stays in play. Burlington with possession. Wynn right by the sideline, getting jostled a bit. And put too much in his return to the jostle, gesturing towards the official whose back was to him. Well, we all thought it was a foul. Everybody on the pitch as well. It was just a throw-in. So DiTilio throwing in while nobody was around there. Didn't let Burlington have a chance to set up to try to guard it. Big break for the home team as DiTilio will now throw it about 10 yards deep into the Burlington zone. Simon was staying on his feet trying to retain possession. Here's an opportunity for the Bobwhites. Poked out by the unknown player, number 14. That whistle against Nolan Simon, who extended that arm a little bit. Knocked down Aaron Browning. To the credit of these players, not a lot of jawing after the whistle that we're able to hear, at least. DiTilio chips it up towards the goal, headed towards the goal and gloved by Liam Hand, the Burlington goaltender. Good ball from DiTilio and a great header as well. Here comes our third corner kick of the contest, as Burlington sends Ali to take it. Ali to the top of the box, and the Bobwhites for a second have it, but Carl Daly comes out of the scrum, sends it back to Ali. Who went past the line, and a Bobwhite throw is coming. Good idea from Richard Young, number 12. Browning looking around at options, goes towards the middle, flicks it over to his right side. Young goes back towards the middle where it is lost. Browning somehow retains possession while weaving around a couple of defenders. The ball taken away from Brandon Sweeney, but not knocked away. And again, a DiTilio throw coming 10 yards deep into the Burlington zone. DiTilio with a deep throw looking for Young. Doesn't quite get it to him. We've got 45 seconds to play in this first half. Bobwhites trailing by 1. Looking for a desperation equalizer in this first half. And here's an opportunity. Clock ticking down. DiTilio to take this kick. There's 20 seconds in this first half. DiTilio not going to take it, rather. It is going to be Logan Lavery. Clock still ticking. 10 seconds. Lavery's kick goes errant. And that is how the first half will end. So 1-0 our score, a goal coming from Carl Daly of Burlington in the 16th minute. A good late opportunity set up by a DeTilio free kick in the 38th minute, but not much going offensively for the Bobwhites, and 1-0 is our score at halftime. We'll be back for second half between the Seahorses and the Bobwhites as you are watching live coverage of boys varsity soccer on Northwest Access TV. Welcome back to second half coverage from Collins Pearly Sports Complex. It's boys varsity soccer on Northwest Access TV. I'm Wesley Kempton. Happy to be with you this evening on a great matchup so far between the Seahorses of Burlington High School and the Bobwhites of Bellows Free Academy St. Albans playing their home finale. They honored the seniors before the start of this one, as Burlington threatened in the first couple of seconds here of half number 2. You get the idea that they're going to want to add to this lead in the second half. A team that, Burlington that is, came in with a record again of 3 wins, 1 loss, and a tie. Their tie was to CVU a week ago by a score of 3-3. They were held scoreless in their loss, a 1-0 contest to Essex. But beyond that, their 3 wins over Stowe, Rice, and St. Johnsbury by a combined 12-1. They're a team that likes to score, they like to win, and they're good at both of those things. BFA, a strong team and playing very strong tonight, though a whistle against BFA's Matt Merrill, who knocked over Gonzalez Arakaza to take this kick, number 16. Rather, he's going to yield. Well, I guess he's going to take it after all. BFA again comes into this one 3-3, but their 3 losses are their 3 most recent games in which they've been outscored 13-1. Here's a BFA kick. A great atmosphere here at Collins Pearly. The student section, most of them wearing white, and a few of them wise enough to be wearing white sweatshirts, as it is officially fall, a bit chilly this evening, and some of the younger attendees wearing shorts or short sleeves, certainly all those on the pitch, but most in attendance here in the bleachers have jackets, hats, see some gloves out as well, several blankets. It's a bit chilly this evening, but otherwise a beautiful night for a good soccer matchup. The smell of popcorn has been pervading the air, perhaps perfuming the air. I have nothing against popcorn. Pervading sounded a bit too anti-popcorn. No one send big popcorn against me. I know how strong their lobbyists can be. A deep throw in for BFA. And a flick towards the goal, wide and off target. Matt Merrill gave it a shot. Carl Daly to take this kick. Browning stays on his feet, pushes it up ahead towards Merrill, a bit too far. Merrill's just able to keep it in play, kicks it towards the goal. Spotting up against the goaltender, Connor Leach was right there, but Liam Hand between the pipes for the visitors was calm as he stomached that one. Didn't kick it away very far, however. No numbers for the Bobwhites, but they're going to send it towards the goal, and Hand again getting it in his gut. Back-to-back shots here in the 5th minute of half number 2. On the other side, there was a rough exchange for a moment. Connor Moran was able to catch that one. It looked like he took the toe of Nolan Simon towards his head after he was on the ground, and Moran is still there, sort of, at least he was, with a hand on his forehead. There was no whistle. We're in the 6th minute of half number 2, and Burlington has a kick just past the BFA box. Arikaza is going to take it, pokes it up. It's headed up and over the back of the goal. Moran put that hand up, signaling that it was beyond the goal line. Good leading pass, Matt Merrill racing down and taking position ahead of Burlington number 14. I'm going to make an assumption that might be a poor one, but I'm going to assume that number 14 for Burlington is Joey Manley, listed in the program as number 13. This is a housekeeping issue that most of you at home probably don't care about unless you are the family of Joey Manley, who either is or isn't 13. And if I've made the mistake, then you care very deeply about my egregious mistake, but if I'm getting it right, then how thankful you must be to hear Joey's name. This is public access broadcast of high school soccer in Vermont. Critiques of this roster deficiency are misplaced. Manley with a forward pass. It's knocked up by Logan Lavery, and Burlington gets it back. Arikaza has been one of the most called names on this Burlington squad, tremendously impactful. And again, he assisted on the lone goal of this contest. A little too much shoving on this exchange. DeTilio on the far side to take this throw. It wasn't shoving, rather. It just was on that far side. Hard to tell from this vantage point. Mighty kick from DeTilio. Flicked back the wrong direction from the Burlington defender. And a foul on BFA. Sonny Wynn to take this kick. From my vantage point, Wynn was one of the most impressive players in the first half for Burlington. And I think, to be fair, a lot of my reason for saying that is that he is just a sophomore, but looks and plays like a senior. Manley pokes it up. Quick flick as they work it around. Good ball movement. Browning challenged, cuts it back, spins around, keeps it for a moment, has no options, loses his footing, regains the ball, has two defenders, and they take it from him. Eric Kaza, through 4 Bobwhite defenders, has challenged it and pushed it ahead. Here's an opportunity, but it was stopped by DeTilio. The BFA defense has been exceptional in this contest. The one goal that they gave up, remember, was off of a free kick. And DeTilio heading things for them. Clear to tell that he is the leader on the team, even if he weren't wearing the armband signifying his captaincy. Another captain, by the way, is Cameron Currier-Blaney, number 6. Quick cut back, impressive play from Oliver Alamasi. Browning from his knees was somehow able to pass that one over to the right side to Lavery. Lavery passing this one up ahead to Leach. Up against Zenwin. Towards the goal, everybody's going to back up, at least those in white, letting it go out. And the goal kick on its way. In for Burlington now. Replacing Jonathan Cayol is number 4, Silvano Rasalaframanana. 15 letters in that surname. Rasolofromanana. Rasalaframanana. There will be a quiz at the end of the broadcast. Keep notes. Browning has been a fireball for the Bobwhites, and resilient as can be. Both of these teams putting a great fight in as BFA just got their second corner kick of the contest. I say that, it was just a throw-in on the bench side of the pylon. DeTilio's throw. I think he was looking for Charlie Thompson, but it was stolen away, and Burlington is running. A nice turn from Silas Trask, number 11. Scratch that, sorry, it was Corbin Schreindorfer who made the quick turn. Burlington had 2 charging forwards, and Schreindorfer took it away. Number 21 here at the bottom of the screen, Logan Lavery. He's got space. And with the left foot, pushes it deep up. Connor Leach has it taken from him as this ball high into the student section. Their exhilaration turned to a moment of anxiety. Currier-Blaney doing a good job taking it away from the Seahorses. Macheski not quite able to keep the ball, but with his speed able to help the home team get it back. Macheski now. Macheski sends it towards the goal. Hand has it. A good opportunity, good idea at least. Matt Merrill was going up the gut towards the keeper. Quick turnaround, beautiful bit of footwork from Gonzalez Arakaza. As a pair of substitutes come in for both teams. For BFA, it's Zach Reese and Sam Rubel. For Burlington, it's Jonathan Nashimwe and Ethan Park. Park just took that throw. A deep throw from Arakaza to Ashimwe. The Bobwhites defense struggling. Here's an opportunity up close. All the defenders converge. Ashimwe trying to create a shot. They can't get a good look yet, but they've got numbers inside the box. They continue to threaten. And doing everything that they can to keep it out. It's a cluster. Players being shoved, hitting the deck, no whistle. Finally, it goes out of bounds. It will be Bobwhite ball. It was Logan Lavery, number 21, who's going to take this throw. He was the one who finally got it out of the box. Some visible frustration from some players on both teams. Arakaza disappointed that he hasn't been getting many whistles. Disappointment that's not entirely unfounded. Leach, no numbers, trying to slow it up and get some numbers. Goes to Browning. Browning, challenged by two defenders, goes towards his bench side, falling down without a whistle. I think that was Trask over there. Arakaza. And a great ball. Did a hand get on it? No, they say it will be a goal kick. Nice flat spin from Arakaza. Utilio to take this goal kick. We're in the 19th minute. And inside, a point-blank shot attempt from Jonathan Ashimwe is going to miss. There was a deflection, and that's why he missed. So the fourth corner kick of the contest, Ashimwe lines up to take it. In the 20th minute, half number two, Ashimwe puts everything on this, diving in, and though Morin was not able to get the gloves on it, I think just his diving effort was enough to keep Burlington from getting a clean shot. They sent it way over the net. A bullet dodged by the Bobwhites. Burlington continues to threaten. Arakaza going across to Rasala Fermanana. Out, and this is going to be another corner kick. The fifth one, and again, Jonathan Ashimwe is going to take it. Shimway signals that he's ready. Crosses it. Pinballed around, and Morin has it. Collapsing onto the ball and ending the threat for now. He boots it up, and a bit of an errant kick. Gonzalez Arakaza was right there in front of him, and Morin didn't wait for Arakaza to leave. He was just ready to kick it deep, and unfortunately I think that impacted the direction of his kick. So Burlington has it back. A whiff defensively. Searching for something. Burlington still holding possession, looking for a good shot to try to double their lead. And again, the BFA defense, though not flawless, is bailing out this home team, keeping the game as it stands, 1-0 with the visitors on top. Dinklage sends a softie towards Morin. Ali and number 10, Ethan Park. Park's got time, goes back to Daly, and Daly moves to the other side of the field. Win. Up towards Arakaza. It'll be a BFA throw. Connor Leach is going to get a breather. Nicheski has checked back into the contest. 17.5 to play. No whistle. It was not officially out of play. Now it knocked out of play by Logan Lavery. Next BFA throw, they've got another sub lined up and ready to return. Soft toss from Park. Dinklage, back to Ali. Win on the left side. Challenged by Rubel. Inside, Wynn's kick went to Logan Lavery, who sent it out off the Burlington throw. They're still working, and a lane inside. Park with real estate, challenged by Reese to the top of the box. Corner turned and a Shimway shot deflected. The left foot not able to totally clear it as Daly with possession. Wisely not just booting it, he keeps it. And so Burlington's possession continues, though a collision. Rasilav Romanina with two hands up, disappointed that he's called for the whistle. You can understand his frustration. But nonetheless, even if it wasn't intentional, he was the one who knocked over an opponent. And so that was a foul. Not taking any chances. Morin falls on this one. And Morin to midfield. We had spurts of this in the first half where Burlington rarely saw the ball. Burlington's defense, rather, rarely saw the ball. And that's what it's been for the last 5 minutes or more. But BFA starting to challenge now the speed of Nicheski. Joey Nicheski, look at those wheels on the far corner. Crosses it, keeps it on the ground. It's poked out. And this is going to be the second corner kick of the contest for Bellows Free Academy. And they bring in a couple of sets of fresh legs to try to help out this opportunity too. Nicheski to take this corner kick. 14 and a half minutes. This is the 26th minute of the second half. 66th minute of the game. Nicheski's shot, or pass rather, stays low. It goes back to him. He'll try again with the left foot now. Goes inside, and the header hit off the wrong side of Matt Merrill's head and could not get the direction that he wanted. Bobwhites keep possession for a moment, though, as pushed back inside by Logan Lavery. Lavery just gives it everything and then some. And a flyby again to the F-35s that the Burlington High School players hear a couple times a day. Browning. Ali matched up with Logan Lavery. He goes back to Arakaza. Nobody was there, and a gasp from everybody in attendance. Morin thought that it was going to be handled by his defense, who thought it was going to be handled by Morin. Thankfully for the Bobwhites, the Seahorses had nobody there to challenge, and BFA retains possession for the time being. Back to Burlington. 12 and a half to play. Park cuts back to Daly. Finding open real estate. Daly, as reliable a sweeper as you will find in the state of Vermont. Oh, a bit too much there. 10 versus 10. A bit of a hip check for Matt Merrill against Ethan Park. Park slow to get up. Looked a bit thoughtless, let's say, by Matt Merrill. And you can even see him putting his hands on his head, frustrated with himself for being so thoughtless there. Ali spun that one a bit too much, but Burlington still has it. Inside with the left foot knocked out by Logan Lavery. Nicheski can't get there in time. A throw is going to favor the Seahorses. Ethan Park goes back to Carl Daly. Daly to win. The spacing now favoring Burlington, who is confident to take their time and let anything develop. Arakaza back to Park. Park to Alamasi. Arakaza can't get there in time, but he's going to be throwing anyway. Alamasi to Arakaza. Inside to Ashimwe. And here comes a Lavery throw. But first, a Bobwhite substitution as Silas Trask goes back for a breather. And Connor Leach returns, likely for the final 10 minutes and 14 seconds of this second half. A good throw from Lavery. Headed out, and the Bobwhites moving up inches at a time. The spurt that Leach played at the beginning of the second half was impactful. He and Merrill combined for a couple of good opportunities. with 2 shots on goal. And speaking of Merrill, here he is. Got a ball towards the box. Nicheski pulls it out a bit to try to set something up.
Stay on your feet.
Nicheski has the ball. Taken away now by Burlington as Nicheski. Twice he's challenged by sliding. It worked the first time, not the second. Here's a Shimway. Under 10 to play. Burlington leading 1-0. Win. Going up deep where there's only Bobwhite defenders. Browning, a misplay. Ali. Arakaza, nice back-footed pass to Ethan Park, who is sprinting but cannot out-sprint Logan Lavery. Knocks it out. And a throw-in on its way for Burlington. 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Park to throw it again. It's inside the box. Arakaza. Good sandwich by 2 defenders. No whistle. Ali has it trickle towards him, and he sends it past the goal line. Big break for the Bobwhites that there was no whistle when the 2 defenders collapsed on Arakaza. As with most of this game, it's been well played, and even in that moment, it's the physicality of the game. The collisions that we've seen, with the exception of perhaps a couple, have not looked to be fueled by anything with malice. This has been a very competitive, very evenly matched contest. Admittedly, the time of possession greatly favors the visitors. The BFA defense has been exceptional this evening. And they're going to be put to test again. Nice work from Corbin Schreindorfer, number 14. Can't quite get it to midfield. Nor can Cameron Courier-Blaney as the Seahorses get it back. Ali over to Park. Park towards the box, headed away, but over to a Shimway. And he keeps it on the ground where Connor Morin will trap it. Daly, not fooled by the Matt Merrill footwork. Arakaza charging on the right side. Met by Charlie Thompson. Ethan Park will take the throw instead. Arakaza. Arakaza continues to challenge, and here's a shot up close, just wide. Stays in play as Ross Lafremanina, number 4, almost got it back and tried to turn around. Win to take the throw rather than running deep upfield as he's done a couple of times. He just backs up farther to get a running start here. Nice over-the-head kick from Cameron Courier-Blaney. Nicheski. And Merrill's going to race towards hand, and he was close. A sprint for Matt Merrill. Less than 5 to play. And the Bobwhites, who have been trailing now, for 50 minutes. Courier Blaney, matched by Dinklage. Lavery going up towards Nicheski. Merrill loses it for a moment. Going back towards Browning. Browning keeps it. Merrill may have been looking for Cameron Courier Blaney, but beyond his reach. Alimasa passed up towards Russell Laframanina, who keeps possession. Finds a Shimway to win and win again. Daly to Park. Park splits two defenders. It's cold enough to see your breath here at Collins Pearly, as Nicheski gets whistled. A bit too much body in that tackle. Park with an exaggerative clap directed towards the BFA student section. Burlington starting to taste this one. Less than 3 to play, is backing up Gonzalez Aracaza to take this kick. He skies it towards the box. It's headed around, and Morin will pull it down from the sky. Merrill trying to keep it in play. Slows down, guarded by Aracaza. He goes up, but beyond what Nicheski or Leach had a chance to get it, one hopped straight to Liam Hand, the goaltender for Burlington, who is on pace for his team's 3rd shutout of the season. 2 minutes left, though, for the Bobwhites to change that. Here's Nicheski on the far side. Matched up by Wynn. Nicheski looking around for something. Up top he goes. He found Charlie Thompson, but Burlington going the other way. A foul against Aracaza. And Courier Blaney is going to take this free kick. About just shy of 15 yards past the end of the penalty box. Clock ticking down, 1:20 to play. Courier Blaney to take this kick. And he put too much on it. Burlington will get a goal kick. There's still some time for a miraculous comeback, but less and less. Under a minute now. Carl Daly telling his teammates to just move up. A great goal kick from the senior sweeper. Headed back towards the Bobwhites. They've got 35 seconds to equalize. Lavery trying to get past 2 defenders, unable to get past Ali. Aracaza towards the box. Offsides, 15 seconds. Headed back. Here's a chance. Aaron Browning can't get to it. Calling for the ball from the ball boy. There's 5 seconds to go. Nicheski will just dump off quick. And out of bounds it will go. The clock will expire. And despite a spectacular effort from the Bobwhites, to stay even with one of the strongest teams in the state. They fall at home, bested by just 1 goal. The Seahorses of Burlington scored in the 16th minute of the first half. It was Carl Daly from an Arakaza free kick, and that was the difference in the game. The second half scoreless between the two teams, 1-0, our final score. BFA falls to 3-4. They have scored just 1 goal in the last 2 weeks of games as they've lost their last 4. And Burlington, meanwhile, wins their second straight. They are now 4-1. As always, we thank you for tuning into this broadcast of Franklin County Sports. The Bobwhites proudly right here in St. Albans. This has been Northwest Access TV alongside producer Alan Cunningham, videographer Hunter Denault. I'm Wesley Kempton. Thanking you for tuning in. Until next time, we bid you good night.